Imagine yourself walking through Lowry, trying to find a place to sit in the pit. To your left is a group of students doing their theories homework. And to your right is the women's basketball team making signs for their game that afternoon. And straight ahead is that couple that can't keep their hands off each other, sprawled out across the couch you were looking forward to sitting on. How many of you have experienced PDA on this campus? Well, I know I have, and I think it's becoming a problem. The PDA in Lowry is completely offensive and needs to be addressed. In the next few minutes, I will describe this problem, give a solution to this problem, and give some ideas of how we can all fix this problem. So PDA is uncomfortable for third parties and gives the college a bad reputation. These are some pictures of actual PDA on this campus. Public displays of affection, also known as PDA, are physical demonstrations of a couple's fondness of each other. These demonstrations may include kissing, touching, groping, cuddling, etc. The touchy-feely people in Lowry, whether the pit or the actual cafeteria, have made these places uncomfortable and sickening. Selena Gray, a senior here at the college, described PDA as annoying. She said, quote, "I don't want to sit in Lowry and watch people make out." When walking through the pit, the last thing students and visitors of the school want to see is cuddling and groping. This PDA is harmful to the comfort of the pit and the appetite of many in the cafeteria. As Samantha Sulzer put it when interviewed, she doesn't mind hand-holding or anything, but the groping in the middle of Lowry when she's trying to eat disgusts her. This PDA makes Worcester look bad when done in the public spaces where prospective students and families and even community members walk through. How many of you like to see couples touching each other in public places? I know I would rather not, and I would like to assume very few of you do either. As Kendall Sherrod, a freshman at the college, stated when interviewed, he doesn't mind PDA as long as it's a certain distance from the general population. This PDA also makes Worcester look like a brothel instead of a premier college. For those of you who may not see this happening as often as some, you don't have to worry about the site, but you do have to worry about the kind of reputation you get from being grouped with these people as a College of Worcester student, administrator, or professor. These rising events should be frowned upon and addressed. An anti-PDA campaign should be held on campus. Some activities in this campaign should include best anti-PDA slogan and most disturbing PDA picture. There will be campus-wide posters, attention getters, and even his and her anti-PDA t-shirts. This campaign will make students more aware of the epidemic. And it will also open the perpetrators' eyes to what they're doing and how it affects others. How do I know this plan will work? Well, after recycling campaigns, do you see people becoming more aware of the problem? Do you see fewer plastic water bottles? Do people use condoms more often after STD campaigns? All of these show that awareness campaigns can be effective. I also have a friend, whose name will not be revealed, that when asked what she thought about PDA, she admitted that she used to be one of these people, but realized how unacceptable it was. You may think I'm against affection. This is not true. I'm against PDA and believe that these extreme types of displays of affection should be a private matter. As Leah Billiker, a senior at the College of Worcester, states, quote, "Hand-holding warms my heart, but when I see people feeling on each other's private squares, I feel a little uncomfortable." You may also be thinking that this campaign will take away from your freedoms as Americans. This is also not true. I believe you should be able to do whatever you're comfortable with in the privacy of your own bedroom or dorm. Lowry is not the place for this intimacy. What if Worcester's reputation dropped from being second to Princeton for our independent study program to second to the Playboy Mansion for our displays of affection? Would you be proud to say you went to Worcester? Being able to walk through Lowry and sit on the couches in the pit without having to worry about what kinds of things happened there before you would be a very promising feeling. The problem is PDA. An anti-PDA campaign should take place for students and community members with activities such as the best anti-PDA slogan and the most disturbing picture. I know this will work because other campaigns have worked, and we just need to get the problem in the eyes of others. Lowry without PDA would be more like a lounge and a cafeteria is supposed to be, more comfortable. If you are just an onlooker, say something. Take action for yourself, your peers, and your school. If you happen to be one of these perpetrators, be aware of how you're making yourself and your community look. PDA is not okay. Yes, Lita?
Have you yourself ever participated in PDA?
I have participated in the, the more minor types of PDA, like kissing, hand-holding. But I could not say that I have participated in making out with someone in Lowry.
Or groping.
Or groping, right.
Can you go back to the first slide so I can take a picture because it's my roommate?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Are you against PDA everywhere on campus or specifically just Lowry?
Well, I honestly think that PDA is just something that should be taken to your room. If you find the need to make out with your boyfriend in the quad, then, so be it, but not everyone wants to see that. So I feel like certain types of PDA are okay, but some should be kept to yourself.
There was a free speech wall that was posted, and it was basically a big sign that there's a lot of immature people on campus. And in regards to that, do you think that maybe having that most disturbing picture might just encourage people to be that most disturbing picture?
Yeah, I guess I didn't really even think about that. I definitely do, as I could see from some of the pictures that I took. Yeah, I do think that that is possible, but I think that it would also kind of embarrass people who do it all the time, and it would just be kind of a joke for everyone else. But there are some people that I have seen, groping each other in Lowry while I'm trying to eat, and that should be embarrassing. I don't know why it isn't.
Do you think that, weekend activities influence this, we all go out, people get drunk, they drunkenly grope each other. Do you think that because that's okay, that makes it okay when you're completely sober in Lowry? Do you think that plays a part in it? Well, if I can do it on the weekends, why can't I do it on the weekdays?
Yeah, I think that probably has a little bit to do with it, but I think that when you're in a public place, you shouldn't be, I know what you're talking about, on the weekends, not that any of us drink, 21-year-olds, but it's just I don't know, I just don't see the point of doing it in a public place.
So straddling your boyfriend at the lunch table in Lowry is not okay?
Not okay.
I'm just kidding.
We'll keep this one up, too.
What's wrong with this one?
Well, one of our classmates is in this one.
Was it posed?
Right?
Dr. Ray.
Was that posed?
No, actually. No, it was posed, I have to be honest.
What about the other ones?
No, the other ones are I actually took these right outside of Lowry and in Lowry.
Did you know that those two were roommates? That were,
these two are...
The two girls in both of these pictures are roommates.
Oh, I did not know.
And both of them have, her boyfriend has, they're all, they get shit for it so much, it's funny.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't even know the people. So. Just kind of snapped the shot.
It looks like Justin Holloway.
I know it does.
It's Matt Cantor.
Oh,
Laura and Matt.
The other one,
Causing some drama in the post.
right?